news, RunnerSpace Nation! We got a new studio, a new plasma screen television. I got a new haircut, but most importantly, I got this sweet new sweater woven by your grandmother, right, Ian?
No.
It's to pick up chicks. You're watching RunnerSpace Live! Question, RunnerSpace Nation. How many chicks do you think I'm gonna get with this bad boy? Answer. I'm gonna tell you next week. This whole week I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna pick up, like, infinite chicks. Alright, this is the
awkward video of the week.
Everything's all in different places right here. I'm disorienting myself and hurting myself. Here it is.
Oh, I can't see her.
Nice job! Nice job! Go Jonathan! Good job! Good job!
What?
Nice job!
Wow, now that's awkward. Moving on to the
RunnerSpace Rundown.
That's right. Everything that happened this week in a little sweet recap. Here we go. Well, hey kids, do you want to get high? School rundown did? Yep, it's the high school rundown! A few last words on the high school 2008 track season. Dyestat came out with their most outstanding hurdlers honors. On the boys' side, 3 out of the top 4 were from North Carolina. Sitting atop the list was 110 hurdles world junior runner-up, a mix between a church and a library, Booker Nunley. Oh, he is so dreamy. On the women's side, Jackie Cower topped the women's list. She was an Olympic trials participant and ran a win-dated 13 flat 100-meter hurdles. That's ridiculous. Dyestat's overall athletes of the year go to Jordan Hesse and Herman Fernandez. I mean, I know you guys are good, but do you think for just once you could stop like hogging all the awards? I mean, other people like getting awards too, like me for example. I can juggle babies, you don't see me getting any awards for it. Moving on to the sport we all love, let's get dirty with cross country. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking about the sexy XC. Dyestat came out with its preseason top 25 poll. Atop the top 25 is North Central High School of Spokane, Washington. Down the hills of Cali, number 2. Academy High School of Albuquerque, New Mexico is number 3. Shenendehowa High School of Clifton Park, New York, number 4. And York High School. Shout out to my man Pat of Elmhurst, Illinois, rounding out the top 5. Ladies side, Fayetteville Manlius High School of Manlius, New York is number 1 for the ladies. Burn Hills Boston Lakes High School of New York is number 2. Saugus High School of California, number 3. Mountain Brook High School in Alabama is number 4. And Dakota Ridge High School in Littleton, Colorado is number 5. If you want to see the rest of the top 25 teams for both boys and girls, check out the Harrier Super Top 25 at Dyestat.com. Woo! College Pro Rundown! As we all know, the Olympics closed out this week and there's a lot of stuff to go over, so let's do it quick. On August 19th, in a Barnhart Legatless 1500-meter final, Rashid Ramsey of Bahrain took the gold running 3:32.94. Just beating out 19-year-old phenom from Kenya, Asbel Kiprop, who's only 0.2 of a second behind him. And in third, now New Zealand can be famous for more than just Flight of the Conchords. It was Nick Willis putting on his business socks and getting the bronze medal. New Zealand's first track medal in 32 years. In the women's 400, Sanya Richards died down the home stretch, going from 1st to 3rd, getting beat by Christine Ohuruogu of Great Britain, who won the gold, and Sharika Williams of Jamaica. In the women's 100-meter hurdles, Lolo Jones, who was leading, tragically hit the 9th hurdle and faded to 7th. Dawn Harper, also of the U.S., took advantage and won the gold. The next day, Usain Bolt continued destroying everyone on the track. It's just what he does, people. Men's 200-meter finally wins the gold, running 19:30. Now, wait a sec. I think, yep, that's a world record. Now, if you could take your eyes off Bolt, which was hard to do because he's so flashy, you can see drama going down as both 2nd and 3rd were disqualified, including U.S.'s Wallace Spearman, who thought he had the bronze, was going around doing his victory lap and told he didn't have the bronze because him and 2nd place Chirandi Martinez stepped on the line, which bumped up Sean Crawford and Walter Dixon to the 2nd and 3rd place positions. It was nuts. Sheena Tost in the women's 400-meter hurdles got 2nd. August 21st, Veronica Campbell-Brown led 2 Jamaicans in the top 3. In the women's 200, she ran 21.74. Allison Felix got silver in 21.93. Men's 400, U.S. dominated, getting the top 3 spots. The most surprising part, however, was that it wasn't even close. Sean Merritt destroyed Germany Jeremy Warner by almost a second, running 43.75 to Warner's 44.74. Getting bronze was David Neville. In the men's 110 hurdles with China's Lu Zhang out, it wasn't even close. Darren Robles dominating for Cuba, getting gold, running 12.93 in a sweet pair of glasses. David Payne and David Oliver were second and third respectively for the United States of America. Derek Miles of the U.S. just missed the bronze medal, getting fourth in the pole vault. That was on the 22nd. Also on the 22nd, the women's 5,000, Tirunesh Dibaba of Ethiopia ran 15.41 in a tactical race to win the gold. Alvan Abi Legacy got silver in 15.42, and Meseret Dafar of Ethiopia got bronze in 15.44. American ladies Kara Goucher and Shalane Flanagan were 9th and 10th respectively, 8 seconds back of the leaders. In the women's 4x1, clear favorite Jamaica had a faulty handoff and did not finish, leaving it wide open for the rest of the field, and Russia took advantage, winning the gold. On the men's side, however, Jamaica represented. Bolt, the Michael Phelps of track and field, got his third gold medal, his third world record, and ran the third leg of the relay, handing off to Asafa Pal, who brought him home for the gold. 37.10 was their time that broke a 16-year-old world record. More relay finals on the 23rd. The 4x4s, both men and women's, were dominated by the United States of America. Sean Merritt led off, giving the U.S. men's team a 1-second lead after the first quarter. And Jeremy Warner brought it home in an Olympic record time of 2 minutes, 55.39 seconds. On the women's side, Sanya Richards anchored it for the U.S., coming from behind to beat Russia in a time of 3:18.54. In the women's 1500, Nancy Lagat of Kenya ran 4 flat to win the gold. Blanka Vlasic of Croatia, one of the main contenders for Europe's Golden League jackpot, lost the women's high jump to Tia Helabout of Belgium because she had more missed attempts. In an 800-meter final where a good portion of the top runners did not make it, Wilfred Bunge of Kenya ran 144.65 to win it. And completing one of the most impressive doubles in Olympic history, Kenenisa Bekele ran an Olympic record 12:57 5K to bring home the gold for Ethiopia. He ran a 53-second last lap. And on the last day of competition, Samuel Wanjiru of Kenya destroyed the Olympic record despite hot and humid conditions, running 2:06.32. Only 21 years old, the first Kenyan to win the marathon. Dathan Ritzenhein and Ryan Hall ran a solid 9th and 10th respectively for the U.S. Yay for the Olympics! Let's hit the road with the road racing rundown! The biggest road racing event this last weekend was the Hood to Coast Relay. It was so big that that's the only thing we're gonna talk about today. With 1,450 teams of 12 people each, we're talking 17,400 individuals. It dwarfed any other road race going on this weekend. Not just in participants, but in hardcoreness. The HTC boasted 3 different relays. One was 197 miles, spanning from Oregon's Mount Hood, a whopping 11,234 feet in elevation, to the coastal town of Seaside. Each runner on the teams of 12 ran 3 legs, running through the night Friday and getting to the coast Saturday. So who were the hotshot teams that covered that distance in the least amount of time? Finishing first in the Hood to Coast Relay was Nike's Bowerman Athletic Club, finishing the 197 miles in 16 hours, 58 minutes, and 30 seconds, a mile pace of 5:10. Second overall was Brooks Beast of Seattle, about 23 minutes back, and third place was my team. Yeah, I ran it. You think I just talk about this stuff without actually doing it? We finished in 17 hours, 27 minutes, and 28 seconds. That's 5:19 mile pace to round out the top 3. ATC Women of Atlanta, Georgia won it for the ladies, running 21 hours, 36 minutes, and 24 seconds, a 6:35 mile pace. Baba Yaga of Minnesota was second, about 8 minutes behind them, and Girls Just Want to Have Fun, I think, of Idaho was third. For co-ed and outdoor of Portland, Oregon won in 19 hours, 55 minutes, and Team XO co-ed All-Stars was second in 20 hours and 25 minutes. Team Indoor Fiends of Oregon won the Males Masters. Good job, guys. And Tahoe Trail Babes of Nevada won the Women's Masters. Winning the Portland to Coast High School Challenge was Kickin' Asphalt of Vancouver, Washington. And Team Beware A Sierra won the Portland to Coast Walk It Out. And when everybody got to the coast, everybody partied. There was free swag, there was a rockin' concert that went all night long, and the town was alive with people high on endorphins. And that's the rundown. Hey, RunnerSpace Nation, where I'm gonna go out with my bras, get a couple of brews, pick up some chicks with my new sweater. I'll let you know how it go. RunnerSpace Live! Signing up!